Shonen Bashan Haran. I think I got that right. Hello, Aris. It's good to see you, my friend. Hello, Akar. It's good to see you. I am doing well. How are you doing? I'm glad you could join us. Hello, Hana. It's good to see you. I think Aris is going to join us here.
There we go.
Hey, Aris, how you doing?
Hello, Mr. Steve. How are you?
I am doing well. How are you doing?
Good, good. Thank you. It's a beautiful weather over there. How is the weather with you?
Well, I see blue skies there, but it's gray, gloomy, chilly, and getting ready to pour down rain here.
No, it's not chilly here. I am with a short sleeve. You see?
Uh, Come a few hours north, you'll need your winter coat.
Okay, so let me. Okay, Mr. Steve, just let me talk to the guys. Uh, just a second, please.
Yeah,
I'm
go right
talking the
ahead.
Mubasan. Yeah, I gotta talk to them in Kurdish. I'm sorry. Uh,
Okay, go right ahead. Just let me know when you're done.
yeah, yeah. It'll be very
Hey,
short.
before you do that, I want to ask you, how did I
Yeah.
do with uh, the introduction?
Oh, you did great. You did great. As long as that's
I
your first time, you did great. So don't worry
okay,
about that.
okay. I
So,
still need practice then.
oh yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. So brother أنا ما كاك ستيفا هوادارم هموتان يعني جويني بكن كي قصب كا بعد كاميرا اللي بكا أو طبعا هني خوي هي أجنداي خوي هي قصي خوي هي أو شتانا باسكاكا خوي بو أمادة كردون بلام شتكش زور وشكو أونيا هەموو کەس دەتوانێت یعنی جۆین بکات و پرسیار بکات و کورە مقاتعش بکات و یعنی شتێکە بۆەوەیە بە زۆر زۆر پراکتیکاڵ بێ یعنی زۆر عملی بێ وەک نەگەوەی کە بەس لێ دانیشت بەجگە بکریت من زۆر لە کاتان ناگرم Mr. Steve, I'm done with the Kurdish part, but I want to say a couple of things. First of all, and on behalf of the guys, I would like to express my profound gratitude for your help. So we
It's my
appreciate that.
honor.
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate that, and hopefully one day the guys will be able to return the favor. And I'm pretty much sure 100% that doesn't go unnoticed. And for you, for today, for the comment, I forgot to tell you. So if you want to keep the comment on your screen, it is completely up to you. It is entirely up to you. But if you think it is distraction, just you can swap your screen and the comment will go away. And wherever you want, you can bring them back to the screen to do any communication, to say anything with the people who comment on the live. So I will not take your time anymore. Again, appreciate your help, and that doesn't go unnoticed.
Thank you very much, Aris. I appreciate that, and I am honored you asked me to help you out with this. It's really a pleasure.
Oh, Kag Ahmad, let me see how. So one of my friends make a comment. Actually, I didn't get.
He says you're blocking me out.
Okay, I'm Kag Ahmad. I will leave. I'm leaving. So thank you so much. You can end my cam, and you can go ahead with the guys. And I will stay here on the comment. I'm trying to manage the comment for you. And if there's something necessary, I will let you know over the private PM and anything. So thanks so much, Mr. Steve.
All right. Thank you, Aris.
Thank you.
So I want to thank Aris for inviting me to do this. I am honored. I'm honored that you are all here watching this live video. Hopefully when I save it, my mouth and my voice, and for some reason my mouth movement and voice was not in sync. So hopefully when I save it today, it'll be okay. Also, I want to let you know that all the saved videos I'm uploading to my YouTube channel. So if follow me on YouTube, I'll be there. I have a lot of Kurdish Nowruz videos and stuff on my channel, so check out my channel. I will put a link up to it on the page when this video is finished, and you can also find our live videos for this on my YouTube channel. A little bit about myself, since this is my first time doing this with you, is I grew up in a really small area of Indiana, the only boy of 3 children. I have an older sister, a younger sister. I have one daughter who's graduated from college and is now working on her master's degree 3 hours away from where I live, so she's kind of on her own. After the Marine Corps, after high school, I joined the Marine Corps. I've been to several countries, but I've not been to the Middle East, nor have I been to Kurdistan. Ultimately, that is my goal, is to move to Kurdistan, to work in Kurdistan. I want to continue studying for a PhD there. I love the Kurds, I love Kurdistan, and I hope to continue doing my work there. I hope I'm helpful in helping you improve your English. I have a bachelor's degree in communication. My focus in communication is journalism. Originally, I wanted to study journalism, work as a Middle East correspondent. Yes, Aris, I'm praying. Right now, Muhammad, I'm just kind of letting everybody know about myself and letting you get to know me. I'm currently working on my master's degree in communication research. My research focuses on Kurdish culture and identity, and when I continue my academic journey into the PhD level, I plan on continuing my research in Kurdish culture and identity. Learning English is very important. Ours has formed this page, Efficiency in Business Management. Right now in Kurdistan, especially in Bashur, there's a lot of Western investment and interest in the Kurdish region. So learning English and being more proficient in English will help you in being more efficient in business. Aris has a lot of experience both in Kurdistan and the United States. Trying to see what all we got here. It's a good opportunity. The page is a good opportunity for you to take advantage. Aris has studied here in the U.S. and he's posting the latest and greatest information about the business world, management, professional opportunities here in the United States and abroad. So please check back often on the page, and like I said, every Saturday we will be here broadcasting live. We're going to try to help you improve your English speaking. We won't be covering much of that today. This is more of an introductory. I do got some tips and ideas about at the end of it, and I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to ask questions and pull you in on a discussion, and hopefully we can it'll really help you out. I know quite a bit about the Kurdish people. I've been studying, like I said, I study their culture and identity, and that led me to study the history. I know the Kurds are divided between 4 countries. Us here in the West know them as Iraq, Iran, Syria, and Turkey, but I like to call them Bashur, Rojava, and Bakir, because that's what the real names of the Kurdish regions are. None of them are Iraq, Iran, Syria, and Turkey. They're all part of Kurdistan. 1988 was a tragic time for the Kurds, although the Sykes-Picot Agreement was a tragic time for the Kurds because that's when the Kurdish people were denied their own statehood, and ever since the Sykes-Picot Agreement, the Kurds have been struggling for their own land, their own identity. It's tragic, but in 1988, Saddam Hussein, through his Al-Anfal campaign, murdered 180,000 Kurds, razed thousands of villages to the ground, and attempted genocide. The Kurds are the largest people in the world without their own state. Some estimate worldwide there is about 40 million Kurdish people. That includes the Kurds within the Middle East region and those who live in the diaspora. I had my first experience with Nowruz a little over a year ago. I absolutely loved it. I went back again this year, and actually we kind of had, there was kind of 2 Nowruz events. I love Kurdish food, especially dolma. My daughter and I tried to make dolma a couple of Christmases ago, and there's still a lot I need to learn because it turned out to be more soup than it did anything else, but it was delicious. I mean, but I had the opportunity to, there was a lot of DOMA, especially when I went to Knoxville. There was a lot of DOMA there, and I got to try different varieties of it. So DOMA is my favorite dish. I don't know what that dish was, that the dessert, I don't know what that was called, but that was absolutely phenomenal. And I hope Ars can arrange for me to get the recipe, or at least how to fix that. Yes, Hosan, it is my goal to visit and live in Kurdistan. I want to continue my lifelong work of studying the Kurds. So I had the chance to talk to some of you, mostly by text and messenger over this past week. And some of you have asked me what I thought about your English speaking. So I want to go over some of the things I noticed. One of the things I noticed is all Middle Eastern language, and including Kurdish, their sentence structure is different than English sentence structure. So when a lot of you, when you was typing to me, the subject, verb, and object was in different order than what they are in English. But we're going to work on that, and if we're having a discussion and I correct you, don't take it personal. I'm just trying to help you improve your English, and it's I think it's good if we can kind of fix things as we go along. So some of the tips I have for you all. I will do that, Abbas. You see that, Aris? I got one DOMA invitation per session, so the next time I'm in Knoxville, you're going to owe me quite a bit. When speaking English, whether it's with each other or with another English speaker or myself, don't be shy. It's best to speak English as much as possible, and don't be afraid of making a mistake. Aris taught me a few Kurdish greetings at the beginning, and my fear was making a mistake, so I was afraid to speak him, but I went ahead and did it, and he said for the first time I done good. But the best way to learn it, English and speaking it, is to practice doing it. It's best to speak English with English speakers to get their feedback and find out, if it was okay. And do not translate, especially when writing Kurdish words into English. A lot of words do not translate very good. Aris mentioned something about when he was telling me that, like if you ask someone for time, if someone in English asks you for the time, it translates into Kurdish, do you want to buy a watch? So translations are pretty difficult at times, so try to learn the English words for what you want to say instead of trying to translate them from Kurdish to English, because sometimes translations do not always go word for word. It's the same with translating sentences. Yeah, I do, Aris. Thank you. But it's the same with learning sentence structure. If you use translate to translate word for word, the sentence is going to sound really strange, because apps and programs like Google Translate does not translate sentence structure, and they only translate the words. So if you translate an English sentence into Kurdish, it might sound really crazy, and it's the same when you translate a Kurdish sentence into English, because the sentence structure, the subject, object, verb arrangement is different in both languages. So it's best to learn as much of the vocabulary, and we're going to, in the future, we're going to work on I think coming up soon, we're going to start working on sentence structure. Actually, I think that's on the agenda for our next live next Saturday. So you'll want to make sure you join us for that, because sentence structure is one of the things I noticed in private conversations with some of you. And try to learn as much of the English words as possible, because trying to translate an English word into Kurdish can really be disastrous. Yeah, Nabard, I'm going to have I'm going to turn over a camera here just shortly. I want to get through all of this stuff that me and Aris have discussed. So here's some other tips. Set goals, be realistic. Don't expect to be a Shakespeare after a couple of sessions here. We're trying to help you improve your English, but it takes time and practice, a lot of practice. So, and don't get discouraged. Surround yourself with English speakers as much as possible, and speak English with them as much as possible. Make English friends. Find study partners to where you can study and practice, even if it's a non-native English speaker, to where you can practice with each other. Also, you want to use authentic materials. Authentic materials are like English, watching English news, English television programs, reading English publications, whether it be academic or novels, or academic or news, print news. Try to read, use as many authentic, and look online, get online. I found that YouTube is a wealth of help videos to help you with learning English, and it talks about specific subjects. So in the off time during the week, when you want to know more, go to these videos, look at Google. There's a lot of free help out there. We're kind of limited on the time we spend together each week, so there's all kinds of other resources out there that you can access during the week. Listen to real English. Listen to real English news, and find fun ways to learn new words. You know, if you and a study partner or a study group, those even work really well. Find a fun way, whether it be through flashcards. I know when I was studying Arabic my first year at the university, I found flashcards were really helpful, and our professor used games in class to help us learn new words. And some of these games were games that, you know, we did when I was a little bitty kid. So don't worry about that. If it helps you to learn, use it. Also, learn as much as you can about the culture, especially if it's like if you're interested in going to like Australia or Europe or America, learn as much about those cultures as possible and make it fun. Don't make it out to be work. Build your vocabularies, learn new words, try to learn. I know when I was taking Arabic, the recommendation was 10 new words a week. So, and practice your grammar. Active listening is a key. When you read, especially when you're reading English, read out loud. I recommend recording yourself, and when you're reading out loud, and playing it back so you can hear yourself. And if you think there's write notes down of where you think you went wrong. Practice with friends, watch films. I love cartoons, so if you love cartoons, watch cartoons and shows. So at the end of, in the comments after we're done with this video, I got a couple of resources online. I will put the links to those in the comments as soon as this video is done. So that's about all I got for this week. I'm going to go through some of these comments and try to respond to some of them. If anybody wants to join me on the camera, I will bring you in. Somebody mentioned in the comments about yes, please share the live video with your friends. Yeah, I got my laptop is not communicating well, so I'm using my cell phone today for the live, but hopefully I have my laptop all straightened out, Bilal, next week, and I won't have to hold the camera. I know it's kind of shaky and all over the place. My elbow gets tired, so I have to move the camera, and you know, it's crazy. So yes, Muhammad, please share the video. You're welcome, Sirwan. Hello, Darzasht. If I get your names wrong, please correct me. Come in on live and correct me. Narbird. I don't know. Yes. Anybody want to come in on camera? That is fine. I think we got a few minutes. Well, we've been about 30 minutes, but if anybody wants to, okay, Muhammad. So I'm going to have a conversation here with Muhammad as soon as he connects. Excuse me a minute, Muhammad. I got to get me a drink. My mouth's getting kind of dry.
Yeah. No worries. Hey, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. How are you doing, Muhammad?
Thank you so much. I'm doing great. So basically, I want to tell that we do appreciate it for having us, and we really appreciated what you have done for us. And with Aras, we do thank you. Let's say, I don't know. You can ask me whatever you want.
Well, thank you. I am honored to be among you and to share what I can with you. I can't guarantee you're going to be perfect, but I'm going to do everything I can to help you be better.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. Yeah. Thank you.
So, Mohammed, where are you from? Where are you at right now?
Yeah, as you definitely know, we are from Kurdistan, but actually, I located exactly very close to Suleymaniye. You may know that.
Yeah. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but for the short, you call that Slimani, correct?
Yeah, correct. Actually, the term is too complicated, but you can easily say Suleymaniye. Yeah, exactly.
Soleimani?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So what about you? Sorry. What about you? Where do you live?
I live in the United States, in the state of Indiana. I live probably 6 hours from where Aras lives here in the United States. In fact, during this last Nowruz, we had an excellent Nowruz picnic with Aras and his family and some others there. So it was a really fun time. I'm going to post a link to my YouTube channels. We have videos of that picnic on my YouTube channel. So
That's really fantastic.
I plan on studying in either Tennessee, Knoxville, Tennessee, or Kurdistan. Hopefully, once I finish my master's degree here.
Great, that's great. Wish you all the best. Yeah.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it. So, what else?
So you're English.
Thank you so much. I think someone wants to join you. Thank you so much. I took your time. I really appreciate it, and I will be with you in the next seasons. Thank you.
Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you there and talking to you more.
Okay. Great. Peace out for now. Please take someone else.
I'm trying to figure this out.
Okay.
Ahmad. Okay, Ahmed is not answering. Anybody else want to come on camera? Oh, there you are, Ahmed. Welcome. I'm trying to bring you on camera, Ahmed, but it okay. I'm finally connecting with Ahmed. Hey, Ahmed, how are you?
Hi, Steve. How are you doing?
I am doing well. How are you doing?
Thank you for accepting my request. So I'm doing
I
well,
uh,
actually.
I was having trouble connecting with you. I'm sorry it took us so long.
No. I think it was from my side. I think this is my first time to request a live camera, so I was not sure what to do and how can I join. So, anyways, we are connected.
Yeah, that's all matters. We figured it out, and so here we are. How are you doing today?
Well, I'm doing well. Today was a busy day as usual. Weekend still, last day of the weekend, and I was busy doing some shopping for the family, and then finally here I'm in the cinema theater. I brought my kids to look at the movie, a new one, Adventures. So
Oh,
yeah, so
wow.
they are still inside, and I'm in the car waiting for them.
Oh, I want to see that movie. So where are you? Where are you talking to us from at?
Say it again. Sorry.
Where are you at?
Yeah,
Where are you
yeah.
from?
I live in Suleimania in Iraq, and yeah.
Okay. I so so what do you do? Now, correct me if
Yeah,
I'm wrong on your name. Uh, it's Ahmed, right?
yeah. Exactly. It's Ahmed. And I won't be surprised if you pronounce my name well, because I guess you got so many Ahmeds there in the Muslim community, Iraqi people, Arab people. It's a common name actually.
Yes.
Yeah. So Steve, back to your question. So I spent almost 12 or 13 years working with international organizations like NGOs, nonprofit ones. And lately, or like recently, 8 or 6 months ago, I joined one of the, again, international telecommunication companies. So I am still working there, continuing to work with them. Steve, I liked the idea of Kak Aras, and I do appreciate your support. Uh, it came to my mind that probably um, this could be a basic idea. Like we can improve the idea to form probably a community of I don't know, Kurdish people or Iraqi people, let's call them, with some fellows from US, and form somehow a monthly forum to talk about topics or incidents happening in between. So this is something that we can think about it. Like we can get the idea and make it grow up and make it something probably bigger.
Yeah, I love that idea. Uh, and I'm sure Aris and many of the others on here would really be excited about doing something like that. I like the idea of doing a forum, something where we can all discuss our whatever ideas or topics that is chosen.
Yeah, so I know probably, I'm not sure if other peoples are asking for camera, but I'm sure that people are waiting for the camera somehow. So um, I would like to say thank you again, and I'd like to leave the camera for other people waiting.
Alrighty. Well, thank you, Ahmed. It was good talking to you, and I hope we can talk more again. If you have any more thoughts about the idea you mentioned to me, private message me. I'd be happy to discuss more.
Sure. Yeah, well, I'm sure that three of us, probably Kak Aras, you, and myself, we will talk more about the idea, and we will do something. We will work something out.
Okay. Have a wonderful night.
You too. Bye bye.
All right. Well, I think I've taken enough of everybody's time this afternoon. I look forward to seeing everybody again next week. Like I said, I'm going to put a link up to my YouTube channel. Aris, give me a couple links for some resources. I'm going to share them on this post. You all have a wonderful day, and I will see you again here next week. And, you know, if you have any questions throughout the week, sometimes I'm slow to answer because I am very busy. I work 2 jobs. I'm also a full-time student, and I'm working on my thesis, so I am busy, but I do try to answer all messages. So have a wonderful week. We'll see you later. Oh, what is it, Aris? What do you got? Aris told me to hold on, so I think I might be jumping the gun here. I can do that. Okay, Aris wants to say something, so I'm going to turn the cam over to Aris here.
Hello again, Mr. Steve.
Hello, Aris. How'd I do?
I'm sorry about that. Maybe you want to leave, but I have just a short explanation for the guys. I didn't want to explain it separately in a different post, so I want to tell something to the guys in Kurdish, please, including the live. So هاوڕیان زۆر سپاس بۆوانەی بەشداریان کرد کاک محەممەد و کاک ئەحمەد بەڕاستی یعنی هەم لە ڕووی فکرەوە هەم لە ڕووی قسە کرد و هەم لە ڕووی بەخشینی حیوێتێکی زۆر بە لایڤەکە شتێکی زۆر باشتان کە زۆر سپاس داوای لێبوردی ئەوە ناکەین عفو بکەن کە بەهۆی ڕەنگە زۆر بن یا جاری وایە کۆمنتەکان لە کاتی خۆی دەرڕاکەوێ یا شتێکی لەو بابەتە کە ستیڤ نەیتوانی وەرتانگرێ بەڵام ئەمە بەردەوامە وەکو کاک ئەحمەد باسی کرد ڕەنگە لەوە شتێ بپەڕێتان هازمان بێت لەمە دووە چەند ئایدیەیەک چەند تۆپیکێک چەند قسەیەکی گەرمی ڕۆژ بێنین باسی بکەین بە یەکە و ئەم شتانە بۆیە ئەمە بەردەوامە بێت و تکایە لەگەڵمان بن و شێریکەن و هاوڕەکانی شتابانکە بۆی زۆرتری کەس سوودی لێ بدێن. So again, now you are free, Mr. Steve. Thank you so much for the help, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you, Aris, and thank you, everybody, for being so kind and so inviting.
You did a great job. Thank you so much.
We'll see you all next week.
Yeah, absolutely.